Back from Walking Dead. This is episode 11 of season 10. Very excited to carry on to what's going to happen next. I'm really loving the second half of this season so far. I can't wait to see what avenues and what characters we're going to explore next in this next one. Last episode was awesome as well, with the whole Beta kind of sneaking into Alexandria and everything that came with that, and we had the Daryl and Alpha confrontation. Lots going on there. And yeah, I'm just very hyped to see where things are going to be taken next. Yeah, really liking this whole season so far. It is really nice to kind of see how much the show's kind of grown and changed and improved and stuff since we had a new showrunner and everything. And I was worried going into season 10 because I was like, oh, season 9 was so good. Can we really keep that momentum going? And are we really going to keep that up? Was it a fluke season? And clearly that's not the case, because season 10's been fantastic as well. And I'm particularly loving this second half. I know it's only been like 2 episodes, but they've been really impressive. And I can't wait to see where things are going to go now. So without further ado, let's get into the next one. Right. Is this like some modern art or something? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. No. At least got to keep the jacket, you know?
Only a fool would attempt such a song sans epic string accompaniment. Satellites.
Yeah, I saw one falling recently.
Around sunset?
Yeah, around sunset.
No.
We're close.
Perch yourself out of sight, get the eyeball. You don't like the cut of my jib. You adios yourself. Easy peasy.
Don't tell anyone yet. Let's see what my people say first.
We'll do, Waterloo. I promise.
Is that dodgy? Probably.
Alexandria taking in another stray.
No, they're gonna be locked down.
In a way.
Her nephew is Adam. She wants to see him. No. Hey, Earl.
Oh.
We talk about this.
You said you were gonna bring people who want
I forgot he was raising that kid.
Not one of our enemies.
I do quite like the bond those two have formed. Which probably means one of them will die soon, but you know. Enjoy it while it lasts. Oh shit.
We'll get eaten by mosquitoes together.
Oh, I miss those two. Ride with Norman Reedus on AMC.
My mother's coming.
Oh, joy.
Blue Weevil potato bug. One more question about that satellite.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Who is this?
You look terrible.
Yeah.
Now go! Foresee something I truly regret.
Oh, no.
But you know what might feel goddamn fantastic? Getting those assholes to surrender. Bend a knee. Alpha. We can get them to join us.
Is he trying to, like, save them?
We die fighting for a place that means something. Can you think of a better way to go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go with my daughter's life intact. And Judas.
Yeah,
Ezra's.
that's what I was thinking. I'm surprised he's willing to fight when he's got a little
Keep going?
kid. Oh well, you're getting a lot of screen time, my friend. Ah, RJ's got the hat on. How's it hanging?
It's Negan. He's with her now.
You can say that again. In more ways than one.
This is gonna be the fight of our lives.
And the last fight of your lives for a lot of you, I imagine.
It's nothing.
It's not nothing, is it?
Never bullshitter.
Oh. Well, alright then.
Earl's a better father than mine was. And we lost him, and then I lost And he's been raising that boy alone.
Oh.
And for us, not for you. He's not yours. He'll never be.
Would this have happened if it was any other night?
What do you mean?
That's what I was thinking.
If we didn't think we were gonna die tonight?
Wait. We're gonna die tonight?
Mhm. Oh.
I'll tell them when I see them again.
Well, probability tilts firmly towards our demise, so strictly speaking.
Eugene. Do you want to kiss me?
Huh?
Come on, kiss me.
It's a special kind of peculiar to hanker for a kiss from someone you've never met, isn't it?
Mhm.
Wow. So get off your ass and go get her.
Aw. Wholesome. I always kind of wanted those two to work out, but that's kind of sweet. Oh no. Oh. This episode with its feelings.
You should hate me. It's hard. You seem to hate yourself so much.
Mood.
I kill her. I'm sorry your kid died and you hate the world.
Aww.
Sorry your mother's a monster. I had a whole life. I remember.
Ugh. Cowie, you're breaking my heart. Oh, so are you. Man. She's a great little actress.
We're gonna get them back here. Because assholes gets it done.
You're goddamn right. Oh, hello.
Gross.
Pied Piper?
Have you heard what they said on the news today? Have you heard what is coming to us all? Would look in the mirror, see an old
Oh, she's gonna wear Henry's.
It's Henry's.
Ah.
They survive somehow.
This is like the Battle of Winterfell or some shit.
For some
As he stares across the garden, looking at the meadows, wonders if they'll ever grow again.
She's got a good voice. Fuck. Marry her.
She is my proverbial BFF.
Charleston, West Virginia, Southern Rail Yard, about a mile south of the Kanawha River. 1 week. Can you be there?
Oh.
Eugene, you there?
Yes, I will be there. I got a date.
Oh god, if Eugene dies now, life is just not fair.
We never really had much to say to each other. But that doesn't mean I don't know all the things you've been through. You're stronger than most. You or I go down. The other gets the children out. You good with that?
Ah. I felt these two could have been really good friends, but just circumstances.
Maybe I'd be scared that you'd get hurt and I'd lose you. And Aunt Carol too.
No way. I love it.
Ah. That's so cool.
How it look?
It looks good.
It's my plot armor. There's some great, like, character pairings in this episode. Oh, come on, the paintings. Oh, Glenn. That was unnecessary emotions.
Please don't hate me.
I don't know if he ever could, really. After everything.
I'm never gonna hate you.
Yeah. For tonight, we might die. Oh, I feel like we're going to lose some big characters. Oh, Come on, Jerry. Ah, that was awesome. It's electrifying. He's gonna get blood all over his nice new vest thing. That would be how I fight. Are we surprised? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Oh shit. You little bitch.
You are badass.
That's one word for her. How the hell is anyone surviving this shit? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I set fire to Hilltop. I'm no expert in like tactics or anything, but shit on it. Okay, another fantastic episode. I'm really liking this second half of the season a lot. I really enjoyed the first half as well, but man, like the stakes are just so high, and I don't know, I'm just really liking the flow of things, and I think the next episode could be quite brutal if we are going to stay with like this whole battle at Hilltop. I wasn't really expecting a battle like this, and certainly not to this scale, at least not yet. So I'm kind of excited about that. I kind of enjoy that, you know, we're not sticking to like standard maybe TV show kind of tropes maybe, where the big battle or whatever comes near the end of the season. So I really enjoyed that aspect, and the way this episode was really like building up to this battle, I thought was done very well. They were building up all these tension and having all these different interactions between all these different characters, and you could see a lot of that as maybe them rounding off some like character arcs or rounding off some like relationships before we lose some major characters maybe in this battle. So that's nervous but also exciting at the same time, and I really enjoyed how they kind of did that and focused on loads of different sets of characters. Everyone kind of got a big moment to shine, I think, in that area, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, the whole idea of Alpha planning to attack the Hilltop with this horde I think is pretty cool, and Negan kind of being a full-fledged whisperer now, I guess he got his own mask and everything, was a cool visual to kind of see that jacket that we're so used to seeing and is so synonymous with Negan's character, but on top of that he now has a skin mask. There's something very creepy about that kind of image. It's been such a staple of the show for so long now, and it's such a big deal, you know, every time like he's gotten that jacket back for whatever reason. Like when that weird guy that Negan killed in the first half of the season gave him the jacket back after he escaped. You know, that was like, oh, that's a big deal. And now, skin mask. That was a cool little visual. I still think Negan kind of has an ulterior motive. I still feel like he's just going along with Alpha's games, and I don't know, I'm hoping he's kind of still on the side of Daryl and everyone like that. And maybe he's like a double agent, or we still don't know who let him out, you know, they could have concocted like this whole plan or whatever. We don't know for sure, but hopefully we can learn a bit more about that either way in future. But still, it is kind of enjoyable to watch Negan just be Negan, even in a skin mask, so there we have it. And then everything with Eugene and Rosita, and what's the girl's name that he's talking to? I keep forgetting. But yeah, I did enjoy that little subplot as well. It was nice to kind of have some wholesome stuff, I guess, going on alongside all the pain and suffering. So yeah, seeing him kind of really have this bond with someone that he hasn't even seen, and them arranging a meeting at the end was really nice. The thing with Rosita kind of interrupting that conversation as well and finding out about her. I really liked that scene between them where she's like, you know, you can kiss me if you want, and he didn't in the end, and that's kind of what he wanted for so long. So I think that's kind of shown him moving on, and he's kind of developed feelings for this other woman. Hopefully she's actually genuinely nice, or, you know, hopefully Eugene will survive this battle. I feel like he will, because otherwise, you know, what would be the point of doing that whole storyline with him talking to her on the radio if he just dies in that battle and never gets to meet her anyway? So hopefully Eugene will be fine, and I'm looking forward to finding out a bit more about her and her community, where she comes from, for example, in future. I think that could be really interesting, so I liked everything with that. And then everything with Mary, I guess I can call her now, trying to meet her nephew, and Earl being like, no bitch. You can kind of get it, and I understood I understood Alden's anger about that as well, because obviously, you know, losing Enid's still probably very fresh in his mind, and Earl lost Tammy, and he's been raising this child of his own for so long, and suddenly we have this person, you know, who wants to spend time with them. I can understand their anger with her and their protectiveness. I think it's just going to be, they need to get to know her better, and hopefully they get the chance to, as long as they survive this whole event. But it's nice to see Mary kind of be integrated in this group, and I feel like she could be a valuable asset, and how willing she was to just join the fight there, you know, and she's only just got to Hilltop and already it's under threat. She's like, yeah, I'll help out fighting. I think that's quite noble of her, so I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing a bit more of that. And, you know, we don't get a lot of Earl and Alden often, so it's nice when we kind of see a few moments of them like connecting and bonding, because I think they have struck up kind of a nice bond in the loss of their, you know, loved ones. So I really kind of liked that. Earl got quite a bit of screen time in the first half of the episode. He gave a lot of speeches to people, and he got a lot of lines, which does often make me nervous in The Walking Dead with secondary characters, so I don't know if he's long for this world. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, I liked all of that side of things. I liked the bonding with Carol and Ezekiel. I really, really do love those two together. I don't know if they'll ever truly work it out. I'm not sure if they will. But yeah, I guess they thought they were going to die, and Carol made the moves. I don't even know if she, it sounds awful to say it, but, you know, she saw, you know, that he has cancer. Is that kind of like, maybe something can happen here now because I'm going to lose him anyway? I don't think that's exactly how it is. It could have been, I think there's definitely more to it than just that. You know, it's like, oh, he's got an expiration date, now we can kind of get back together or whatever, because we won't have to sort things out long term. I don't think that's how she is necessarily thinking, but, you know, Carol's kind of all over the place at the minute. But I did really like that little reconnection, and the fact that, you know, he said, you've lost your sense of humour, then afterwards she made a joke. So that Carol we still know and love is very much still in there, and I'm hoping we can work her back. She, you know, sorts things out. Hopefully if we ever deal with Alfred and Whispers for good, I think that will help her move forward and move on. I think Ezekiel could actually be very useful for helping her with that, if they like grieve together instead of grieving apart like they kind of made the decision to. I think that could help them so much. But I love them like looking at Henry's armour, and the fact that they gave that to Lydia was so nice. Carol's scene with Lydia was very emotional as well. I think both the actresses in that scene were fantastic. What else? I just really liked the pairings of different characters we got in this one. And yeah, I think Carol and Lydia, that's one of my favourite ones in this episode, very emotional. Carol and Daryl as well, having that little moment near the end, you know, I'm never going to hate you, very wholesome. You know, they've been through so much, those two, and I don't think that bond can ever truly be broken. So I liked that. There's not much really Carol could do to make Daryl hate her. You know, he could be unhappy with her, of course he can, but he'll never truly hate her, and I like that, unless they're going to put that to the test, who knows. And yeah, just seeing like Kelly, for example, I really liked her in this episode, you know, determined to try and find her sister and find Magna. And they're going to like form a group to go out and find them again, but obviously Alpha blocked all the roads, and now there's a army of walkers on them. But I did like the determination to try and find them. I don't think Connie and Magna are dead. Then bloody not be, that's for sure. Like, if Connie's dead, then there's just no point carrying on. So I did like their determination to keep trying to find them, and that reminder that they're still out there. But that might be for a future episode. They have bigger issues right now, unfortunately. Although there aren't many bigger issues than Connie, to be fair. But yeah, they need to survive the night first, I guess. And so everything that was cool. And I also really liked Judith, her wanting to fight, and then that little conversation she had with Daryl at the end about all the things she was afraid of when she gave him that thing was very, very wholesome. I like the bond between those two a lot when they get to explore that. It was a great episode for character moments in terms of like one-on-one pairings, and that was a nice strong one to end on as well. Judith, you know, mentioning all her worries. I think that was very, you know, brave of her to admit that you're afraid. I think it's good to be afraid, and I really like that. You know, she's still a very, very young girl, and she can do all this badass shit. So I really liked that kind of bonding scene between the two of them as well. I also really liked the scene with Daryl and Ezekiel. They kind of came to an understanding, and there's always been a respect that I feel like, and if things were different, I think they could have been very, very close friends. It's just not how life worked out for them. But I like that they made that plan to kind of get the kids out one way or the other if one of them falls. I really enjoyed that. So there's like a peace and respect for that, and there's kind of an unresolved tension, I guess, between the two of them that they may not necessarily known was there. So again, they're kind of resolving quite a few kind of character things for lots of characters, and I think they're doing that on purpose, so we don't exactly know who may or may not die in this big battle, because I feel like we're going to lose at least, you know, a couple of big people. So I think that's actually very cleverly done, and I liked the whole sequence of Eugene singing as they showed everyone getting ready. It's a very Game of Thrones Season 8-esque scene, and I enjoyed that a lot. So yeah, really, really great episode. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in that battle, what's going to happen outside of that. You know, we still haven't seen Michonne yet, and I believe her last episode's coming, is it the week after next week? So I don't know if it's going to be like she's only in one episode this half of the season. I'm not really sure how that's working out. But either way, that's coming soon. And yeah, lots of things still. How are they really going to defeat Alpha and the Whisperers this season? Is that going to carry on? Are they just going to win? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot happening, and I think the big thing right now is this big battle, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going to go with all of that. But yeah, just a fantastic episode, great character moments, some really emotional beats as well. And yeah, they just had some great kind of action set pieces near the end, and I think that's only going to continue as the battle rages on. But yeah, great episode for character stuff in particular, and that's the kind of stuff I eat up. So yeah, really, really great episode, and I can't wait to see where we're going to take this next time. But until then, thanks for watching.